Are we in? I think so. Can you hear me? Hello? Yeah? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, great, another ad. You're maybe a bit quiet? Um... Okay. I'll probably be speaking louder once the dialogue comes up, but let me know if it's still too quiet and I can fix it. I'm gonna run a 1 minute ad because they're gonna do it, but it's okay. Sorry, guys. Slay. Alright. Keiichi! You have a phone call! Huh? During dinner? I wonder who it is. Could it be about Rena? It's from Rena-chan's father. What? I've got a bad feeling about this. Hello? Yes, good evening. I apologize for calling this late. Is Rena there? She ran out of the house earlier this evening and hasn't come back. She ran out of the house? How was she? Well, she was in a headlong kind of run, like when she's playing a prank on someone. I thought she was going to one of her friends' houses. That settles it. Somebody picked up the white magatama. But who? Who?
I'm very sorry for being late. What's the situation?
We just got permission to go into Rena's room. Judging by how she was acting at school, she must have left some clues in there. Yeah, come to think of it, I've never been in Rena's room before. It makes me kind of nervous. Oh, wow. I had a feeling, but this room is really something. I can't tell whether it's a collection of trinkets or just a mess of junk.
And yet she knows exactly where to find each and every one of her treasures.
It's just as terrific as she is. How did she fit all these things in here? She must have been a dog in her past life. I bet she liked collecting lots of shoes and stuff. I always thought girls' rooms would be more like tidy. More cute and bright and girly. Maybe that's just a misconception that guys have. I mean, Rena's room is like this, and Mion's room has comics laying around everywhere. Well, this old man isn't a little girl after all.
Me? I think that was just Mi's manga room. Keiichi, have you ever been in Mi's actual room? Not in the main building. The one further away. Rika-chan! Shh! Shh! Would you look at this? Look at all the books over here.
Satoko pointed over at Rena's desk. A big pile of books, some open, sat on top of it. What kind of book is it this time? Comic book volumes, maybe? What's this? Modern Washizu Mahjong, like the Crying Dragon, Story of Mahjong Wanderer. Hi, Mirai-mitama, welcome in. How are you? I think Oishi picked up the magatama. Oh no. Wait, these are all books on Mahjong. What? Wait, is it Akasaka? Wait a minute. Well then, it's time for me to declare Keiichi. I finally got a good tile.
That's a lie! Rena knows. Akasaka-san, you've been pretending to build your hand since turn 5, but you're actually just discarding your draws. You're switching the tiles on your hand to make it look like you're keeping them. But why would you suddenly declare Keiichi now? Why now? Rena understands. You could stay in Tenpai without Keiichi, but you've got a good tile to get rid of and make your discards look good. All for a trap? All for a trap?
Now this is a surprise. Ryugu-san, how in the world did you become such an incredible mahjong player? It's true. Akasaka-san's discards are all nice and filled with pin tiles, and it even has a suji, making the 6-pin look like a safe tile, doesn't it? You're good. That was a splendid read.
That's a lie! Why do you keep lying? Why? You were lying just now. This is a trap to get Oishi-san to think you're waiting on the 6-pin.
Oh. Is that true, Akasaka-san? Gah, you're good, Rena-chan. Have you been playing mahjong long?
No, not really. I just read a bunch of manga. Because, well, I just wanted to play with Oishi-san.
How are you doing? Rena's cheeks flushed pink and she snuggled up next to Oishi's arm. Oishi grinned, not as dissatisfied as he'd like others to think, his upper lip pulling way up high in his excitement. Huh? Well, what's going on now? Does this mean I finally have the charm of a dandy now that I've reached the end of my middle age?
Oh, this is the tile you wanted, Oishi-san. Here you go. If you run this, you'll get a magan, and you can turn the tables on Akasaka-san.
Look at that. You even know the tile I needed. I've been blessed with a good partner tonight. Gah, if I lose any more, I won't have enough money to pay for the Shinkansen fare back home. I'm sorry, Yukie, but I can't back down here. Not now. And this is why we don't gamble, kids.
Oh, what a cute tile. I'm taking you home with me. Pun, chi, and another kan. I'm taking all the soul tiles home with me.
Oh, Ryugu-san. Akasaka-san is already in reach. Isn't it dangerous to reveal more Dora? Oh, Oishi, what a game! The table is like a typhoon. Young lady, your hand is clear for all to see. I won't play into it. This isn't a soul tile, and with more Dora on the table, I'll press my attack. I'll call another kan as well.
Oh, I'll roll off your kan. Chankan Dora Dora, one red, a mangan.
What kind of mahjong are you playing, young lady? A Yakuless hand? Well, beginner's luck happens sometimes. You have to be especially careful when playing against a beginner.
Oh, well that tile fell over when you were making your wall, Akasaka-san. Mr. Investigator, you got a glimpse of it, didn't you? You've been looking over at it all game thinking about something.
What? You mean you predicted my kan and used it in a trap? Well, well. Wonderful. Ryugu-san, what talent you have. This is a surprise.
Oh, if Rena does even better, will you let her be your partner, Oishi-san?
Yes, of course, yes. Come, let's keep the momentum going tonight. This is the first time in my life I've had such a compatible tag team partner. Ugh. No, we can't show her mercy anymore. We'll have to play for real or we'll never beat her.
Not even you can compete with her, Akasaka.
I can feel raw ambition, the kind that not even a lot of veteran players have. This smell of gunpowder. There's no mistaking it. This girl has a gift. Oh, Oishi-san, this has gotten interesting. I'll give it my all. Bring it on. Ryugu-san, let's take everything Akasaka-san's got. He'll be paying for our entire victory celebration tonight.
We'll take him together, and then we'll have a night celebration all by ourselves.
A what? Rena's amazing. She could do anything if it was for someone she liked. The word impossible isn't in her cute mode's dictionary. Literally, who would ship them? That's what I want to know. What is going on here? Even during club, none of us have many ups and downs as she does.
You're right. Her results after she's exploded and when she hasn't are strikingly different. Anyway, we can't let these people play their mahjong games. More importantly, Hanyu. Oh, we can, sorry. Hanyu, we have it this time, right?
Oh, there's no doubt. Oishi's carrying it right now.
Oishi, we're sorry for interrupting you on the job. Did you happen to pick up a white magatama in Hinamizawa? Or rather, a white keyring with the seal on it?
Oh, yes, I believe I did. I remember, I figured I'd bring it to the person managing lost property, but I forgot. If I don't bring it there, that'd be misappropriation, you know.
That belongs to Rika. Please return it at once.
That's right. That magatama is the reason Rena's acting like this. We'll turn her back to normal, so please give it back. Ah, you idiot! What are you? What? I see, so that's how it was. And here I thought I'd reached the peak of my middle age. Then if I return this keyring to you all, Ryugu-san will go back to normal? I'm not sure I like that. I'll need Ryugu-san's help to retake everything I've lost tonight, so I'll be borrowing her for a little while longer. Bruh, we can't let you do that. Rena asked us to save her, and I promised to save Rena. Give her back right now! What to do? Well, just like how you all settle differences with your classroom club games, in this parlor we decide everything with mahjong.
That's right! If he gives that magatama back, Rena won't be able to be Oishi-san's partner anymore. Rena doesn't want that. She doesn't. Oh.
It'll be fine. When Ryugu-san and I give it all we have, nobody can beat us. We're the greatest mahjong team that's ever lived.
Oh. Rena will be with you forever, Oishi-san. Oh.
Idiot! That isn't how you really feel. The magatama is just making you lie to yourself. Do you remember what you said when you were sane? You said you didn't want someone else to have control over your feelings. You wanted us to save you. So, Rena, I'll rescue you. Sorry, but can someone give me their seat? I don't mind, but they've already cleaned me out. I get it. We can't let Oishi-san get away with misappropriating someone's lost property. I'll help you, Mayabara-kun.
Keiichi-kun, I think you'll get stripped down to your underwear, cleaned out, and then thrown out of the parlor. Just like when the platypunks kicked out Torneko.
What? You don't really mean that. You actually asked us for help. Rena, I'll be the one to rescue you. Right. He won't rescue you. We will. That's important, so don't get it wrong.
Me needs to learn to read the mood. Nipa. Well, I don't favor the odds if Keiichi-san is by himself. Let's all help him as his staff advisors.
Come. We'll have a single East round with the seal keyring on the line. Let's raise the stakes. We'll take back everything we lost today. Well, Akasaka-san is finally bearing his fangs too. Serious East round games like this are a lot more exciting than playing lazily all night long.
Then we have our match between Keiichi-kun plus the club members with Akasaka-san versus Rena and Oishi-san's lovey-dovey Puyo Puyo combo. Whoever gets first place wins for their team.
I get it. So even if I come in last, if my partner is first, we'll still win.
So even if Keiichi-san can't pull his own weight, Akasaka-san just has to get first place in his stead. That isn't all that disadvantageous. Oh, but it is. That just means the partner can deal into their ally's hand as much as they want. The more in sync they are, the more terrifying it is. Rena's team has far more of an advantage with this rule.
Mayabara-kun, let's take it slow and steady. Mahjong games are only lost when you get riled up and stop thinking. Still, Akasaka-san, you can't lose in Mahjong when it's not heated, but you can only win when it is. A team getting third and fourth despite never dealing in happens quite often.
Those who don't really understand Mahjong, myself included, would like an explanation. What are the rules to this game anyway?
An East round game, also called Tonpusen, is a short match that ends as soon as the dealership goes around once. If the team with the first place player wins, the victory will be determined by how well the partners work together. And since it's such a short match, Keiichi and Akasaka won't have any time to feel each other out.
Hey, can't you just go behind them and tell us what tiles they have?
That would be cheating! You know, the magatama of Fuarazu that you made are...
Oh, you know, the magatama of Fuarazu you made are just as much of a cheating device. Just take responsibility and help us out.
Rika-chan, what are you muttering about? Please be quiet. I'm trying to focus.
Keiichi, I have a way to cheat and secretly look at their hands. Now we can't possibly lose.
When did you set that up? If we know their tiles, we'll never lose. Something tells me they're gonna lose. Great. This is a good flow, Mayabara-kun. How are you doing? I've got no clue. Maybe I should be backing you up. I'm making a honitsu with man tiles. Save up low-numbered man tiles and wind tiles too, just to be sure. I get it. I'll collect the tiles you need and then deal them in. Got it.
So this is a team match. Once Akasaka-san knows the tile he needs is in Keiichi-san's hands, he can declare Riichi and get even more points with the surefire Ippatsu.
Which means Kei-chan has to be careful. If the other team realizes which one is collecting tiles for the other, it'll be really bad. He has to choose his discards carefully to make sure it looks like he's playing normally. Otherwise, he'll make a mistake and deal into them, and it'll all be for nothing. It'll be fine. We have Rika-chan reading their tiles. I won't let a single dangerous tile out of my grasp.
Oh, I wonder what they're talking about. I wonder. I'm sure it's a trick. Oishi-san, be careful. Whenever Mi-chan and the others smile like that, they've got an evil plan up their sleeves.
All of the club members are playing, so I'm prepared for that, of course. But we're not going to go down quite so easily. Right?
Right!
Wow. They're two peas in a pod. I don't know how Rena really feels, but she certainly seems happy right now. Mayabara-kun, I need to discard a tile, but it's the Dora. Judging by the state of the game, Oishi-san wants to call it. Actually, he could even be going for a cheap hand to win right away. You said you had a way to look at our opponent's hands, right? Can you check to see if it's safe? There it is! Rika-chan, how's it look?
There it is. How is it, Hanyu?
Oh, Oishi's hand is a jumbled mess. He doesn't have anything ready.
It's a complete mess.
Heh, you heard her, Akasaka-san. Alright, I'll discard it. Wrong!
Hanyu!
Oh! But look! Oishi's hand is a mess right now.
Oishi turned his hand over and plucked the winning tile right into it. Yes, at a glance it looks like a jumbled mess, but only because he purposefully hadn't organized his tiles. Once a person gets to veteran level and above in Mahjong, they can easily read where another player's discarded tiles came from in their hand, and, to an extent, predict what else they had. So he kept his tiles out of order on purpose, a high-level technique to confuse his opponents.
That's not like you, Akasaka-san.
Akasaka's making a face. He probably thinks we aren't reliable. Grr, I can't stand being thought of as useless because of Hanyu. In any case, now that Hanyu won't be of any help, the only thing we can do is watch their struggle and hope. Oh, pawn for me. One more is a bonus. Pawn.
Alright, Ryugu-san, just a moment longer. Here, Kan! My, how strange. Ryugu-san's open pawn is worth 3 Dora now.
How? Oishi-san, that was wonderful. How.
Crap, looks like Rena's the attacker and Oishi-san is her backup.
Kei-chan, Akasaka-san's hand is cheap, but it's nearly done. Rena's 3 Dora are scary. Deal in and end the hand. You'll lose points, but Akasaka-san will get back what he lost in the last hand.
Alright, got it. Akasaka-san. This one, right? Nice discard. Ron. Pinfu with the 1 Dora.
Ah! Keiichi-kun, that was mean.
Sorry, Rena. I'm serious too. Poor Hanyu, I know. She's being bullied. Akasaka-san, we can't lose this match no matter what. Please, lend me your strength. Of course. And I'll get a first-class seat with a luxury meal on the way home. This man has his priorities. Before we knew it, an audience had formed, and there was a rare level of excitement in the parlor. Generally, to prevent cheating, parlors didn't allow people to watch other players' games. The only time people could gather like this was when some special event was going on. Well, you got me. I'll just have to declare Riichi. The onlookers stirred. In a short East round-only match, people normally prioritized quick, surefire wins over high-value hands. Declaring Riichi added a Yaku and got you more points, but it meant declaring you were in Tenpai, so it would make your opponents cautious. In other words, it made them go against the fundamental concept of a short match.
Keiichi-san, my trap senses are tingling. It must be a trap.
I trust you, Satoko. What kind of trap could it be? From what the old man can see, Rena's hand has been too quiet. She's been in Tenpai for a few turns now, switching Dora and red tiles into her hand. And now she's on a clear double-sided weight.
I don't understand any of that. How is that an Oishi's Riichi a trap?
Anyway, it's my turn. I'm on support, so I can discard more easily than Akasaka-san. I'll have to discard something already out so I don't deal in. Any tiles Oishi-san already discarded are perfectly safe, right? Like this one?
Keiichi-san, that's the trap! I bet Rena-san's waiting on the safe tile Oishi-san just used to declare Riichi with.
What?
Setting up one obvious trap to draw your attention, then putting the real one somewhere else. It's the very first thing you learn in trap school.
Well, that's possible. But we can't ignore Oishi-san's Riichi either. This is a difficult situation. The audience hummed. That reaction told us our read was probably true. Rena's team seemed to realize we'd seen through their trap and started grinning at each other, wondering how we'd get past it.
If we keep going, eventually Akasaka-san will have to discard dangerous tiles. Don't we win if Akasaka gets first place?
Yeah, which means we have to take the safe route to minimize risks. Fortunately, that dangerous tile is in Kei-chan's hand too. In other words, Kei-chan has to discard that tile and step on the landmine first. Oh, Akasaka's hand is very pretty, and pretty hands are worth a lot of points.
I see. Akasaka can't pass such a good hand up. Then it falls to Keiichi to be the outrider.
I'm sorry, but please. Even if I get last place, Akasaka-san just has to get in first. Alright, here I go! Orya!
He slammed down the dangerous tile. And, did it pass?
How unfortunate indeed.
How unfortunate indeed.
Quit being so vague about it. Did it go through or didn't it? Oh, it went through. We made it through somehow, but Mion didn't let the subtle movement from Rena escape her. Rena's good at seeing through other people's lies, but not so good at hiding her own, is she? Your eyes just drifted there for a moment.
How? No, they didn't.
Mion knew. That tile was the tile Rena needed. But Rena overlooked it, avoiding a direct hit on Keiichi on purpose. Why? Because she wanted to go for our team's ace, Akasaka. How naive, Oishi-san. Maybe you should have let her run. I'm not sure what you're on about. Well then, I'll just discard the same tile now. Oishi's expression twisted in anguish. The rules of Mahjong state that once you've let your winning tile go, and that winning tile is discarded again before your turn comes, you're not allowed to win off of it. They'd seen through the trap perfectly and evaded it with a brilliant team play, and the crowd began to stir, satisfied with praise. But my Riichi is still in effect. Ryugu-san, looks like they saw through us. You should go all in and declare Riichi.
Oh, Rena Riichi's too. The same as Oishi-san. How.
He's good. Akasaka's hand is in Tenpai. What'll you do, Akasaka-san? Go for it? Yeah, nobody's hand is changing at this point. Alright, I'll declare Riichi too. Whoa! Oh, really now? We're both in Riichi over here. Will you really be able to win?
How? You got in the way of Rena and Oishi-san's private Riichi. Boo-hoo. But it's okay, because Keiichi-kun will give you my tile. Won't you?
Gah! Just can it! My hand's coming along too. With just one more good tile, I'll turn the situation around.
I see. In some rounds, everyone has a fast hand. People are often waiting on the same tile in times like these. Please be careful.
A double Ron could happen. Kei-chan, if you deal into a double Ron in an East round, we won't be able to recover. I wouldn't discard it even if you told me to.
But the further along your hand gets, Keiichi, the less tiles you'll be able to discard. It'll get more and more dangerous.
Crap. Do I keep going or do I play it safe? Kei-chan, try getting as far as you can first. If you end up with a dangerous tile, then you can abandon your hand. Right, got it. Huh? This tile is... Oh, it fits.
It fits, but not in a good way. You don't have a Tanya or Pinfu. You're in Tenpai without a Yaku.
Oh! I've been watching the whole time, so I know this is right. That tile on the end of the wall in front of Oishi, the one with the scuffed corner, is the tile Oishi needs.
Really? You know for sure?
Yes, I do. Oishi has the Yaku where all his tiles come in pairs, so there's only one tile he doesn't have.
Oh, I know that Yaku. It's called Chi Tuitsu, right?
I get it. It's easy to control your discards when going for a Chi Toi. It's the best Yaku for the team's support. Who will end up drawing that tile?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that isn't good. It'll be Akasaka-san's draw. Oh, Satoko-chan is making a worried face. I wonder why.
I know why. That's the face of someone who just drew the wrong tile.
Oh.
Rika-chan, will Kei-chan's unneeded tile pass?
I'll check. Hanyu?
Oh! It's fine. It's okay. This time I know it.
She says this time it's for sure.
Alright. Kei-chan, discard it and declare Riichi. Hey, wait! If I do that, I'll have to discard whatever I draw. Since both of our enemies are in Riichi, I won't be able to avoid it. My defenses will be down.
I get it. That's an option too. Akasaka-san, are you alright with that?
It was a good hand, but if the enemy is sure to draw their winning tile, we don't have a choice. Please do it. Alright, Kei-chan, time to Riichi. Dang! Don't blame me for what happens. If this passes, Riichi!
Once again, Oishi made a face, and another wave of noise came from the crowd of onlookers. I had no idea what it meant since I don't know the rules, but it seemed like that was a masterful play. I wonder why.
I understand nothing! It passed, right? Great! With all 4 players in Riichi, this hand ends in a draw.
Oh, a draw? It's over? Oh, now Rena-san, if you wouldn't mind showing us your hand.
Rena revealed her hand, and another loud stir rippled through the crowd. From their reaction, I guess she had a fairly high-valued Yaku. Neon never ceased to impress. She knew we had a poor chance at winning, so she forced a draw. Ah, so close. If she'd pulled off her Haneman, we would have had it in the bag. We won't let you win so easily. I'm serious, and Maibara-kun and the rest are just as serious. We're in this for the long haul. This has turned into quite the interesting night. A high-level battle indeed. This is the kind of mahjong I've always wanted to play. Yes, and my blood is boiling for the first time in a while. It's time to get even more serious.
But it won't work. Rena is here, so Oishi-san is going to win for sure. After all, Rena and Oishi-san were fated to meet again, ever since their previous lives.
I like that tobacco is spelled wrong in the back. Yes, tobacco. The Japanese spelling.
Rena and Oishi-san will become legendary mahjong players together. How?
You fell in love with Tomitake-san, so you started using cameras. With Takano-san, you said you wanted to do your very own watanagashi. And with Oishi-san, you learned about mahjong. You just fly headlong into everything, don't you?
How? Rena would do anything for the person she loves. This is where we settle things. How? I think I'll chi that. I'm taking it home with me.
Heh, I'm not letting you. I'm pawning that. Give it to me. Great, and I'll use the chance to Riichi. Now if Keiichi-kun deals in, I'll have a Riichi Ippatsu Pinfu Tanyao, a mangan. And I'll pawn that to get rid of the Ippatsu. Without that, it's only 3 han. Your hand just got a lot cheaper.
And Rena will pawn the tile Oishi-san discarded. And now here's one for you, Oishi-san.
I'll con that. Make or break time. Will I crush you with a Rinshan? Bring it on! Draw it!
Mahjong is a game where luck and skill are intertwined. Even the greatest of veterans can be overturned by luck. But that game is But the game is too deep for amateurs to win with just luck alone. Those who won in the end were only those with long enough passion to create their own luck.
Bring it to me now! Ordia!
Please, God in heaven, let Oishi-san draw what he needs. Ah!
Ba-bum.
But it wasn't enough. Oishi, no, Rin-shan. Which means Oishi's team can no longer stop Akasaka from winning.
Alright, this is the one! Nice discard. That's Ron, Richi, Pinfu, Tanyao. Now I'm finally at the top.
Oh, ho, 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 we've done it!
But it's not over, and he doesn't have a big lead. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh, the game isn't over. The power of Rena's love can turn this around. Piece of cake!
The match seemed unthinkably intense from the position of an idle spectator, but Rena still truly impressed me. We all knew a bit about the rules of Mahjong from when it came up during club, but she shouldn't have been strong enough to sit at the same table as Oishi and his group. And yet, she fell in love with Oishi because of the magatama of Fuarazu, studied enough to match his abilities, and actually caught up with him.
Rena has surprisingly terrifying latent abilities. This incident has proven beyond a doubt that Rena is incredible.
Yeah, this old man thinks she's pretty good. She's more than pretty good. Even without this team match, Rena still has the ability to rival Oishi-san and Akasaka-san. That's not what I meant. I was just thinking, well, that trying to match your taste to the one she likes and putting all of her effort into it is praiseworthy itself. When you start to like someone, the first thing you do is try and pull them into your own world, right? You try to get them to like the things you like.
Isn't that the normal thing to do?
That's what I would do. There's probably more of us than you'd think. But Rena's different. Whether it's Tomitake-san or Mio-san or Oishi-san, she tried her very best to match herself to their interests. The short time she took to learn it all is crazy, of course, but I'm not surprised about that as much as I am about her putting in the effort to match her partner.
Perhaps you're correct. All that work matching yourself to them would be exhausting, wouldn't it?
Right? Maybe pulling someone into your own world means tiring them out. So if you were a good couple from the start, you'd both have to step into the other's world to an extent. But not many people try to meet them halfway without being asked. Everybody else tries to make the other person step into their own footprint, but don't make the effort to step into the others.
For some reason, Mion's uncharacteristic musing hurt a little. I understand what you mean. I think I always pulled others in and never tried to step into their world. That probably goes for Sadoko too. And me. By the way, me, you never let anyone who asked into the club, but you actually approached Keiichi yourself, didn't you?
Huh? Did I? Well, there were no ulterior motives there. This old man doesn't know what you mean.
If there was anything this incident taught me, it was that Rena would be a great wife in the future. Which means we have to settle this match as soon as we can and get Rena back into her right mind. Yes, we do. All day I've been thinking of Rena-san as a funny person. But she's not funny at all. In fact, we should be learning from her.
Hey, would you old ladies in the crowd quit trading gossip? More importantly, check to see whether this one will pass.
Aye, aye, sir. Oh. If it's the right one, it'll hurt. Oh, this one is Oishi-san's. Here you go.
Ron, Rena-san and I are the greatest team on the planet. Boy, if only you had been born 20 years earlier.
How? Our age difference doesn't mean anything. Oishi-san and Rena, the greatest team. How? Keiichi, we all know now how good a person Rena really is. Let's end this farce.
Yeah, I respect Oishi for drawing the line, but give us the magatama, sir. Yeah, I don't know what kind of love she'll have or what kind of person she'll marry, but that's for Rena to decide. She doesn't need any creepy magic to help her out.
Hanyu mumbled in protest, but I ignored her. Some might want to borrow that magic strength, but others would create their own destiny without relying on another's power.
Rena was obviously the latter sort. Well, there is no former or latter. Everyone wants to create their own destiny, with their own strength. When you start thinking that some people can do that but others can't, it's like admitting to yourself that you're one of the ones who can't do it. Rena's force of will seemed divine. She laughed in such a vulgar way, but she looked noble. I've lived 100 years, but I didn't think I could come anywhere near the lesson Rena, who hasn't even lived half that time, had made me learn. That broad smile of Rena's was only for the person she had truly decided on. Eventually, the heated match ended and we tallied the scores. There were no huge hands, only the trading of a few point sticks here and there, so it seemed like they found it difficult to know who won. Oishi and Rena both seemed like they'd won to a certain extent. Keiichi was certain to be dead last, but he did a good job giving Akasaka support. If he could take first place, they'd win as a team, so Keiichi getting last was decided from the start. Oh! We did it! Akasaka-san is first place! Yeah! Phew! It looks like all the point sticks from the 4-weight each. He did a lot.
How? We lost.
Oh no. We may have lost the match, but we were in a dominant position from beginning to end. In a normal mahjong game, we would have won by a landslide. Well, really, winning or losing doesn't matter. We got to play some truly excellent mahjong. We're proud of Keiichi and Akasaka, let's go! Ryugu-san, you're very good at getting your partner fired up, and making mahjong fun. But I can't say I'm alright with you coming here by yourself so late. If you're going to come here, please do it once you're an adult, alright?
Oh, okay.
We won the game, but I feel like we've lost something else. We'll chalk it up to Rena being amazing. You need a car with AC, Rena, isn't it? True. You know, I respect Oishi for keeping himself, like, sane. Is that the word I'm looking for? Because both Takano and Tomitake were like, hey, yo. But Oishi's like, hey, come back when you're an adult. And not, like, to me, but, like, if you're gonna hang out at a mahjong parlor, do it when you're an adult. Oishi follows the law, as he should. Good for him. With all that tension gone, I'm tired all of a sudden, even though it's still early. Oh yes, I promised to give back this keyring, didn't I? Whoops. Boy, if you don't... Sorry. When Oishi plucked the magatama from his pocket, his fingers slipped and flung it away. And why did Keiichi have to choose that exact moment to yawn? Ah? Keiichi, eat it! Yeah, you called it. Keiichi ate it. Ah? I swallowed it. What? What are you doing, Keiichi? Throw it up! Throw it up! This old man will punch you in the abdomen. Satoko, hold his arms behind his back. And wham wham! Please stop!
Oh, be quiet.
My body's going to regret this later.
Hanyu.
Finally, the romance arc we all want. Let's go.
Does this mean we're too late?
Oh. Once it goes into someone's stomach, it gets melted down and absorbed. We need to do something before 30 minutes go by. But we have the red and white magatama now. If we take Keiichi and Rena to the Furude Shrine, I can undo the curse right away. Alright then, we're bringing the two of them to the shrine before they do something they can't take back. Yeah, Rena has apparently permanently absorbed it. It's gone now. Come on, Satoko. We're dragging them over there. Aye, sir. According to Hanyu, the magatama of Huarazu wouldn't take effect until after a short period of time.
By the time we peeled Rena away from Oishi and took her out of the mahjong parlor, she'd suddenly gone back to her normal self. But we couldn't waste time, because if we did that, she'd start getting cozy with Keiichi. We got on our bikes and rushed to the shrine.
But, okay, is it that bad, though, if she, like, clings to Keiichi? Because Keiichi wouldn't be affected by it, right? In theory. Because his magatama just makes the person with the red one fall in love with him. So he'd be perfectly sane, so he could just be like, hey, Rena, let's go to the shrine. And it would be okay, because Hanyu could just undo the curse then, right? At least they're the same age real. Finally, something normal. You know, it'd be really funny if Satoshi somehow got his hands on it. Like if Satoshi accidentally ate it while he was unconscious. That'd be so funny. Man, this is really taking a while. It was just about dinner time, and now this old man is starving.
But it's good that we settled everything safely. Though it may be rude to Rena of me to say, today was rather fun.
Fun or not, we got a glimpse of how terrifying Rena really is. Can't say I'm totally satisfied with the ending, though. Shion would kill everyone again, exactly. But it'd be really funny.
Why not? Did we not resolve things safely and smoothly? You're being a bit odd, Mion-san.
She's jealous.
For some reason, Mion didn't seem to be very amused seeing Rena and Keiichi riding side by side. It was funny to me, so I let it slide. Alright, Rena, Keiichi. Once you clean your hands, you two have to pray. And keep praying until I say it's okay.
Got it. Come on, Rena. Let's get this over with and settle things. If we waste time, that weird power will start affecting you again.
Yeah. Oh, little by little. Well, I think I feel it coming on.
Hey, Rika-chan, this is bad. Please hurry. Keiichi, you're telling me you don't want this cutie to fawn over you? You're fake.
I am hurrying, so you focus your mind on prayer.
All right.
Hey, Keiichi-kun.
What?
Back there, when you, saved me? Thanks.
Do I look like I'd abandon a friend? There's no need to thank me.
Okay. The things you said to me back then, well, I was kind of happy. Kind of. When you said you'd rescue me. That by itself, even though my mind was all fuzzy, I heard it loud and clear. It made me happy.
I didn't mean anything special by it. Well, it just seemed like the right thing to say at the time. And I mean, it's pretty cliche.
Keiichi-kun, you want to get the magatama out of your stomach as soon as you can, right?
That's a dumb question. I don't want to have some weird thing stuck there forever.
Right.
It'd be funny if Rena just stayed the same and the charm didn't affect her because she already likes him. True!
It would bother you if, well, someone like Rena started clinging to you.
Hey, don't get me wrong here. I'm not in a rush because I hate you or anything. I mean, when the power starts up again, you'll, start clinging to me, right? I mean, I'm, a man too, so I wouldn't hate that, but your emotions being toyed with, I don't think that's fair. Because that's not how you really feel, right? That love you have is for the person you actually fall in love with. It's unfair to them if you let this weirdo mystical power direct it at me.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, but Keiichi-kun, back when we were playing mahjong, did you hear the others talk about how amazing it is that I matched myself to my partner?
Well, I guess.
This isn't just me being humble, but everyone can put in the work to get someone they fall in love with to like them back if they want. It's not a special power Rena has. If the person you like said they liked homemade cookies, Rena isn't the only one who would want to do her best to make some. Mi-chan and Satoko-chan and Rika-chan all would. And of course, you have that power too, Keiichi-kun.
Is that how it works? I guess I can relate to liking your homemade cookies, though, Rena. I really thought they were delicious when I ate them yesterday. Keiichi's gonna be stupid and not get it, right? He's so dense. He's so dense.
Thanks! And Rena doesn't always match herself to her partner either. Sometimes, when she tries to pull them into her own world, she drags them in without thinking of the bother she's being.
You mean with the treasure hunting? Well, at first I was pretty confused about that. I was surprised when I first learned a normal girl had a hobby like that. But it ended up being a good memory for me.
Yeah, it makes sense that it confused you, because it's weird. Rena shouldn't bother inviting you out for that.
If the other person doesn't seem like they'll enjoy it, it's probably better not to force them to come, yeah. There are a lot of guys out there who are too soft to say anything.
Yeah, you're right.
But don't get me wrong, I've always thought it was fun. After all, I promise that if tomorrow's club ends early, I'll go treasure hunting with you again. Rena, you're perfect, don't change. Real!
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Well, I'll stick with you until you find someone you truly want to bring on a treasure hunt. So don't worry, and leave the manual labor to me. But I don't think I'll be able to move a refrigerator by myself.
Oh no. Keiichi-kun, the magatama of Fuarazu, its power is coming up again.
Oh crap! That's not good. Just focus on praying for now. Those feelings will go away in a few moments, so hold tight.
You're right. They'll disappear soon.
Sheesh. I can't believe a god made such an annoying treasure. He should think about the trouble he's causing.
Maybe. Rena, well, I think it's a wonderful treasure. Some people really like someone. They really love them and need something to give them a little push. I'm sure there have always been people like that. This magic treasure gave people like that a lot of happiness, I think.
Well, you're the biggest victim of all this, so I guess I can agree.
No more.
Hey, Rika-chan again! Hurry!
I am hurrying. I'm going as fast as I can. Keiichi-kun, this, it might not be how I really feel. It might be the magatama's power, okay? Well, Rena Ryugu, she really, really loves you, Keiichi-kun. I just want to tell you that, since the magic is going away soon.
Stupid. Don't let that power get the better of you. You want to be true to yourself, right?
Yeah, I hope the magatama's magic goes away soon. Because if it doesn't, then no matter how brave my words are, they wouldn't tell you anything.
She is, you moron! Keiichi is a certified buffoon. Oh! Did you hear that, Rika? Rena just confessed to Keiichi! Oh!
Yeah, I heard just fine. I don't give a darn about Keiichi, but this ticks me off for some reason. Maybe I'll make them bunny hop up and down the shrine stairs and tell them it's a part of the ritual. It was a good thing Neon and Satoko couldn't hear that. If they had, they'd probably drop Keiichi into a 100-game-long losing streak of punishment games. Should I tell them about it right now? That would feel perfectly refreshing. And also, Akasaka, if you were here, why didn't you come to my place and say hello instead of being so absorbed with your mahjong? Maybe I'll go tell on him to his wife in Tokyo and make up a few things along the way. Grr. And yet, what the kind of day today was, there was one certain idiot wearing a refreshed smile as though something good had happened.
Poor Rika, she's so jealous, yeah. Onikafuchi Village was always a very small world. They needed something wonderful to happen once in a while. That was why I granted them the magatama of Fuarazu.
Look, I know you're trying to wrap up everything now, but if you're going to start stalking this newborn couple with that dumb smirk, aren't you?
That's a mean way to say it. If you've forgotten, I'm a god. That was very disrespectful. Oh!
If I apologize for being disrespectful, I'd have to make a few offerings to put you back in a good mood, right? Those cream puffs I had Akasaka bring back? Oh, how strange. I've got powered up kimchi cream puffs, a red hot spiciness the likes of which this country has never tasted before coming your way. Maybe they'll go well with bok choy.
Those would go terribly together. Kimchi's for the grilled meat store. Cream puffs are for my refined and elegant breaks. Kimchi cream puff, ew, real, yuck. It's the same with toilet cleaners. Don't mix them. It's dangerous. Equating food to toilet cleaners is crazy. Hey, Rika-chan, how long do we have to do this?
Oh, I'm sorry. The ritual's over now, so you're all good. Nipa! I'm starving from using up all my power, so I'll have to eat a big plate of kimchi as soon as possible.
Oh!
Bang, slam, bang, slam.
Ammonia and bleach make mustard gas, so she's onto something. Oh my gosh.
Well, anyway, we had a half-baked ending, but everything worked out peacefully. For that night, anyway.
So did they get the magatamas?
Oh! Chia-sensei, help me! It's a molester!
Huh? That's... Huh? Ooh! Be gone! Yeah! Be gone! What? That's cruel, Rena-chan. You promised me yesterday. Look, I got you a nurse outfit in your size. Let's have a private photo shoot, just you and me. Get out! Tomitake, leave! Get out! Get out!
No! You're sweaty, so let me go!
Heads off, Jiro-san! Rena-chan really doesn't want you doing that. No, you let go, Takano-san. I finally found my soulmate and the greatest Photoshop subject in the world. Takano, claim your man. Take him away. I'm going to fill all my film with pictures of Rena in a nurse outfit. Oh, I'm taking you home with me. Sir! Rena-chan doesn't have any interest in dirty apes like you. Right, Rena-chan? Starting today, you can call me One-sama. Okay? Go to jail is real. Oh no, your tie is crooked.
Both of you let me go! Why is this happening to me? Why? Wah!
What?
This isn't because of the magatama, so I can't do anything else. To take responsibility, I'll only eat a mixture of kimchi, wasabi, and mustard for all 3 meals today.
Hi, SB1 Odd. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. But welcome in. You came at a mysterious time. A balanced breakfast, truly. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Rika, you're a demon! A savage!
Then think about what you've done. And once you're sorry, make a magic love item that's a bit more considerate and then give it to me. You better promise.
That is crazy. That's actually crazy. What did I just witness? Well then, yeah, what? A new scenario. Okay. Oh, SV1 overdose. I see. Do you have a preferred name, or would you like me to say the entire thing? I am so bamboozled right now. I cannot! Put the wine down, girl! Yeah, she should not be drinking. She is baby. But okay. That was a story. Alright, we're gonna stop Higurashi here for today, but I will do some drawing before we end. That is so wild. Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess I don't have to save. Art, yes. Refer to me as the weird guy in your chat because I'm really sorry for what you're gonna hear from me in my next message. Oh gosh. Let's keep it safe, shall we? Alright, okay. I guess there's nothing else here, so.